Welcome to the Weight Loss Lifestyle Podcast. I am your host, Daryl Perry of Your Level Fitness. And this is the podcast where we talk about how to actually make it a lifestyle. So, as someone that has worked in the fitness industry going back to 2004, when I started working at a gym when I was finishing up college, um, and someone that's also worked in marketing and advertising pretty much for about as long, because that's the field I went into after I graduated college. Um, I I know how to not only do this from a fitness standpoint, but also how the fitness industry markets against our insecurities that kind of keeps us away from actually building a lifestyle. They tell us to make it a lifestyle, but nobody really breaks that down in a structural way to where we can take the general concepts of things but also make it individualized, because like, hey, your lifestyle is going to look different than anybody else's. So that's going to be the stuff that we talk about. And we talk a lot of the 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 softer ingredients, the more emotional side, the mindset, the headspace type stuff here. So we're going to talk, we will talk about all of it. We will reinforce all of it. So we're going to talk about the actionable things like the systems, habits, routines. We again talk about headspace and mindset. And I talk about this as what I call an inside out approach. And that is basically how you feel about eating, exercise, and yourself really determines why you're going to take the actions or not take the actions. So a lot of times people want to focus on the actions and habits because that's the logical stuff. If we take the action and we develop the habits, that's going to lead to the results that we want. Absolutely. But if fitness and weight loss was that logical, then the first time that we heard it, this stuff would stick. So there's a lot to untangle. There's a lot for you to choose. There's a lot for me to help reinforce, because that's what it is. You actually choose that you're going to make this a lifestyle, and then I help reinforce this for you as best as I possibly can. So while you're listening, if you're actually wanting to make a lifestyle, go ahead and subscribe while you're listening and watching. I always want to hear from you. Best way to reach me is always email. So it's Daryl at yourlevelfitness.com. And I've got a ton of resources for you, but the best place to go is there's a guide around this entire inside out approach. It's linked up in the show notes as well. It's yourlevelfitness.com/inside out life. But that's in the show notes as well. So go ahead and subscribe. And that's what I have for you. So thank you as always for listening and watching. And I'll talk to you again real soon.